The Buddha, once a prince, renounced his royal life in search of enlightenment, a journey that would change the world forever. After achieving enlightenment, he hesitated to teach, fearing the profundity of his insights would be too difficult for others to grasp. The god Brahma descended, urging him to share his wisdom, pointing out that some humans were ready to benefit from his teachings. The Buddha decided to teach his first meditation teachers only to find they had passed away. He then thought of his 5 former ascetic comrades, discovering through clairvoyance that they were in a deer park in Sarnath. Setting out on foot, he met a wandering ascetic who responded indifferently to his claim of enlightenment. Despite their initial resolve to ignore him, the 5 ascetics were compelled by his charisma to rise and greet him. The Buddha taught them the middle way, a path between self-indulgence and self-mortification, setting the wheel of Dharma in motion. He introduced the 4 noble truths, starting with the truth of suffering, inherent in all realms of rebirth. The second truth identified the cause of suffering as non-virtue, driven by desire, hatred, and ignorance. The third truth, cessation, postulated a state beyond suffering called nirvana. The fourth truth, the path, provided a method to attain this state, including the eightfold path. A few days later, the Buddha taught the doctrine of no self, leading the 5 ascetics to achieve liberation. The Buddha's fame spread, attracting disciples and converting other teachers along with their followers. His father, hearing of his son's enlightenment, sent delegations to invite him back, but they joined the Buddha instead. Upon returning home, the Buddha's miraculous display of fire and water from his body earned him reverence from his clan. His wife, Yashodhara, remained faithful and eventually became an arhat after joining the order of nuns. The Buddha spent 45 years traveling, teaching the Dharma, and gaining followers from all social classes. He established an order of nuns at the request of his stepmother and other women. Despite challenges and attempts on his life, the Buddha continued to teach and guide his followers. At age 80, after a final meal, the Buddha passed into nirvana, leaving behind a legacy of wisdom and compassion.